Coming up on finishing the pair of 2-hour upgrades we have going. Start that 2-hour upgrade right away. And now we'll go and actually do this now that we've tried to do it twice and have not had builders available because of poor planning. We have our camp encircled. We have 2 walls left. So we'll figure out what to do with them after a while. These collectors at level 5 have a capacity of 10,000. They produce at 1,000 per hour. So every 10 hours they collect 10,000 and they stop producing. So that means we have to use elixir at the rate of 10,000 every 10 hours. So about 2.5 times a day, 3 times a day, got to come in and collect your elixir and use it somehow. That's quite a job. On higher levels, I think you get up to a full day, so you only have to play once a day, I suppose. But then there's a lot to you have to do to spend all that. Now we have 2 collectors at, yes, that's right. We have 2 collectors that are not quite near 10,000, but about 800 or something. I can't remember what it said there, but I'm pretty sure that neither one of them, if we do them both, they're not going to fill up the elixir. That one had 2,000, and we're up to only 18,000, so that's a good situation. We can let those go for 10 straight hours without having an issue. That had 40. That had 81. It used it. It still has 1,059, 1,060 in the coffers, and our storage is full, as it says, full. So to use some, so we can store it again, we're gonna have of all over. Yeah, see, we're gonna have 30,000 gold after 10 hours. So we need to use 30,000 gold. There's 10. There's 20. Now we're not going to have 30,000 elixir because it won't start producing for another 2 hours. So where else can we prune something and help our defense? We're going to take this one out even though it's not close to the base, but it's just convenient for us for our storage situation. When that's done, we'll go ahead and take this one. And then we can arrange our base so it has wide cushion in which the opponents cannot drop their troops. So we can get let's go ahead and take that one. If we move this collector away from the wall 1, then it will cover all the space in between the wall and the clan castle. I wonder if that's it's not able to be moved until you fixed it for 10,000 gold, which we could probably do after 10 hours. We could probably do it after a third of that because it'll have 10,000 total between all of them. So we don't need to move. We could, I suppose. We could, I suppose, move it back one, but that would put a space between the clan castle. Alright, so we'll leave that as it is. As far as the other direction, this one we're leaving because it's 20,000 and we don't have the cash for it just yet. And if we place our builders' huts, so the protected edge comes right up to the edge of that rock, and it comes one away from the edge of the wall, and it looks like we're in pretty good shape on that side too. If we'll, in the future, we'll probably have to expand. We can expand down because we've cleared everything here. Of course, by then, we'll be having so much cash flow we can clear everything on the whole map. So it appears there's no need to move the walls and everything inside the walls at the moment. You may have noticed that there's a space in the middle where troops can be deployed. Well, that's going to be covered when we go and put our mortar, our 8,000 gold coin mortar, in the middle. That's another thing that can be done after 10 hours. Clan castle and the mortar. 2 things we probably should do. And we need a 25,000 elixir laboratory. That's the future. So, I guess we can just do a little more fine tuning on the arrangement of things. All looks pretty good. This can be moved out and away. Maximize the buffer space. That tree we could probably take out. Give ourselves more buffer. A little bit. See how the coverage is now. Now we can move that gold out one more. No. There's where I want it. Okay. And then when we have our laboratory and other items that we'll be getting along the clan castle. We can move closer to the walls. We can fill in this gap we have down here that allows the troops to be dropped right next to the wall next to the archer tower. So we'll work on getting that coverage worked out. In the meantime, we could add to the buffer by putting these extra walls down here strategically. Covers some of it. So, I think that's pretty much all we can do right now. We'll go ahead and click these up. And we'll close it off and call it a night.